Abusiafo bi ma mo nyinaa kwa ba we coffee show biz na coffee spotlight and na wo hwe no sabre live or YouTube afiso be betimi asa aka no Facebook Twitter and na Instagram at the same time and remember na medinka me sama mo nyinaa official pa. I'm giving everyone official pa and official pa Merry Christmas to all my lovely viewers out there. With the Munina Stibra shade media, Sebums Abra Munina Makaya won't be to me every payo. Today, and then maybe Chichum Como, economy and be at the far event, of course. So, a quick review on the Bhim Nation concert about so a year and which 24th to 25th. I read and I pay as of best 6 or 7 grand people were still around. So, and then I was to. So, and so maybe say, how was the event? I'll be glad some kind of opportunity to know, but when you opportunity to be a community and I say, met me na my day, maybe I brought a baby to me. Na I come, let me be to me. I fair. So, Bhim concerts. First of all, I say congratulations to the entire team. Congratulations to the entire team for the great job that they've done so far. Because when I got there and I saw the people around, I saw the stage, the environment, everything. Because he said, now I had there made to me, I put the things together, which is about the Bhim Nation concerts. What they've done, what they did yesterday, was a great job because so what's your stage, what's your crowd, now the people, the whole place was full. I was there myself as of Enra, they were Bhim Nation concert Nasi Enra, and me who near a course in So, but quickly, my main and share
Ladies and gentlemen, tonight if you're ready. Ladies and gentlemen, Ladies and gentlemen, why you think they're calling the Malta? Why you think they're calling the war god? Black overlord. We all came to be equal. Somebody else to be Lord. Wherever we stand, we gonna shine, says the Lord. It's more here than you already. So God, Accra, ladies and gentlemen, if you know we're for somebody,
pause video no. Na yentua nkomo no so okay. So we share the entire video now. We share the performance on the stage. We share the appearance. Was superb. Stonebwoy's appearance was superb. Was exceptional as of Enrano. Ma sabe misaka anefi adman so yeah what menga yeah what menga me talk what menga
yeah
okay so now me can quickly concerning the Stonebwoy appearance as of yesterday and the performance was superb. How he came out from the down there, also to the stagecraft, the movement, the everything was great as of Enra. Yeah,
I'm doing clear.
Okay.
Clear.
Enra event, I was there myself. I saw everything myself. Me who the course, me share the performance, and I mean who how the stagecraft was as of Enra. What do you mean? I'm saying video.
Yeah, I'm talking clear.
So Enra Stadium was full, right? Enra Stadium was full. The whole place was full with people. About I think Accra Sports Stadium takes more than 30,000, right?
50,000.
50,000. Okay.
Yeah.
Now, and I mean that is just the seats. In 50,000. No? But however, oh share. What do you mean to say? The middle thing through in Anayama. Holding in Ayama. And just say, make sure video. And I was there myself. The whole place was full. Now, me share the birthday free event Shatawale a couple of days, weeks ago. Now, me compare where people went there to go pay for money. People paid. I think the ticket was from 50 Ghana all the way to 6,000 and above for the VVVI. So if so, why event? Stonebwoy has a event. Next event in H3 were to me, police such a huge crowd. Emma Stadium, Emma just said people were still walking around outside. People were there. Now, one of the topic and a poppy up as a Fendra and a conversation, one of them a poppy up say, senior was selling out the show, no say Shatawale in the own because the last time they know here, and I think he did the same thing in the mother, but share two noir and the prizes now. Those Shatawale and the Stonebwoy sang of whom you know performance and you shows are my previous ones. This one, no. To me, I see it to be more of exceptional. More of exceptional compared to other events of my. I mean, to me, was a when your time video to be unra.
Yeah, my share video to be my share. My home study our can my share. But near me so met me I can say. When a seasonal event, and the possibility of getting people at the stadium high because I fear so. A month for fear brochure, our if you for so near there, our Ghana that, and everybody is there to make fun. And in such season, so your event patronage, excellent. And many the way I try to pull it up. And idea back also I mean the rivalry between Shatawale and Stonebwoy. And Chinimihune said this time, and also be play a key role to put more Bhim Nation fans into the stadium because the recent Shatta birthday or Independence Square it bring a lot of controversies between the two. One a great, one no followers, one no fans. When it comes to Yankobo show, one a bit me a feel awareness. Say you see a co O2 arena, start a bit me a confele, a qua Stoneboy bit me and those were the commentary before this event. You know, I knew say and no be ginger Bhim Nation fans no to also go in the announcements to prove a point. Say Stoneboy so say cut say pull crowd almost so. You know, in all, Mecca say and also a contributive to the fact that people will go in the announcements, Bhim supporters especially, plus other individuals who are also not belonging to either the Shatter movement or the Bhim movement or the Sack Nation, but almost call us personally going to have fun because it is the end of the year. And you know, we know audience need to boost too because it was quality reasons. So that means when it quality reasons. Yeah, performances as well. I will say, sir, Stoneboy was superb. Stoneboy was superb, especially coming to the stage, the energy, singing throughout the entire duration of the time. No, was expert. And all my fans and also in your feelings, say yes, of course, they understand the Ghana music because fans also anytime Stoneboy is singing, almost so to be. They sing along with him. And it's very, very easy and entertaining. Say, I'm understanding the Stoneboy stage and so on. And you know, a half after months on the fans no it contribute to very well Bwoy'S and my musician no energy no it me a control. And there are some event that musicians are call stage. Now supporters no born Jewoswa. I say the whole year no woman in your and but with the course no Emma me who say of course they enjoy near Stoneboy be and a be Ghana for ye need in terms of music concert. First nka Michael Jackson mo Jay-Z mo and nka a year concert a pulu big crowd but now I say Ghana for music na say Stoneboy event stadium to me yama medical yama Chatawale yama Sakode Kumasi yama you cannot understand say Ghana for love work for sports especially in football are diverting now into entertainment and that is music and Amasadi we ebema Ghana yenya more international recognition because music there and the whole world understand it. But about football, any other sporting event now, and your country be a normal enjoy. But say about music there, and your world state be only how we are seeing music on monyum. Oh yeah, party, or bonyum. Oh yeah, if anything, a year of bonyum. A dear be a we piano. Music is involved. Yeah, conferences that yeah the nyom started. It's music, nedia, ekuta international. Yeah, but even football crowd. Yeah, the nyom started. Sometimes create me invited artists or more backstage nyom before during the halftime, any after the game. You know, music, the center of every event. Oh, yeah, na uni musica. You can make it better unless music. It said they say Ghana for Afro music now. On my jai sports at one. I threat to both the Ghana Black Stars, the national under 17, the national under 20, the national under what do you call it? Under 20 team, and then a Black Queens normally I don't know. But because lose to the value in terms of going to the stadium to witness that. And then as I'm critical and crying say now all the big events and the musical events are being played at the stadiums. And on a threat, me feel say a bit damage the fans now because of ball because I'm baller. Omunya sa entertainment not to say music no. And a football no, just 2 games and that's 2 teams in a ball in a particular game for just 1 hour 45 minutes. But soko music concert, I enjoy for like 5 hours. You have like 5 or even more hours. Beside that, and yet only 2 teams, and I say 2 artists never perform a Stonebwoy event. But your other artists were on board on the bed over show. And you know, I can understand say now Ghana for team music now. So who say I know you're there, a chain sports, you know. Omo safety omo focus no the alcohol into the burden abeto Ghana Football Association, Hearts of Folk, Kotoko, omo na kanana komu kuta maximum support or Ghana see Bob bibi ye bibu Accra Sports Stadium ni amfele wa enya Blasters de bobo a enyema nya Kotoko enyema enti na say no sadia no eso te Hearts bobo a dipa anko Kotoko bobo a dipa anko Stonebwoy beto nyum stadium na stadium ayema se shata de ba beto ayema sak ayema wendishe ayema enti ringi bibi chre Ghana for say omati music na ase enti no esanso de burden akwakoto fans na yentimi pull e stadium for soccer games no aside the burden akwakoto so enti in all better organizers na say omuye event na dia che yenti say bibi boni bi happen. You better almost for organizing it successfully. Menti say obi aba abe complain say Bhim Nation omo ba na man perform ye other artists e ba ye anko ye and na me musical group bia na Ghana omo so mo ya de pan praye na me one of the events na omo so a group no mu bi wo ho e ma me hu say oh no Ghana for kai those people omo my ye ni ji wo music mu no in Kalami for say this time Stonebwoy in an air bar KB and come for other supporting artists because of the old school. But our music and still it look like a new music or my no fresh. And you know, my years are pick other way for now. It is good. And somebody was also making an accusation, say, where who musicians we say TikTok more. I think say menene be ya adwen kakra. Se basa mo ye event be say na mayema ye film or come say he also mentioned about the old voice of musical group and on my energy 4x4 money are there. Somebody mentioned say well who or more into I think say next time no say Stonebwoy shatter whatever that's why go back or even I don't for no cry time cry no old you cry back could be at the befrema and I'm a highlight now no ye traditional music no I revive no more than that now. You can see say you deviate into the dance hall side, the hip lifestyle. You pick it like the American style, you pick it like the Jamaican style. But the typical Ghana highlight music, it's missing. Even Kofi Kinata is singing local music, but the style of music and yet typical highlight too much. Osha Kwame, a friend say Eugene, yeah. Still, you don't see more of the typical Ghana music style of the high life and Pedumu, ne, a friend says CK Mamo, and money at the ade, ebeto to Papa ya Johnson mo, Pat Thomas, money idea, ebeto to the coffin because key industry players are no more to sign money na coupon Alfred from that's a bread jamra or Dada Kedi or that Lumba, those are people Nanka young traditional high life, you know. I'm more try to sustain it, but I'm na equi. You know, and I said another to four, so I call a host of them, and I think Kofi, one of them, I think one of them, one of them referee, you know.
Kofi B,
I think Kofi B, yeah. And you know, young try say, yeah, music now, yeah. Sa high life talent for be bad. Omi new one, no more be shame about yes, as when you're old for also Baba revival no so everboa. Now your music, no, the competition we have in Africa, especially against the Nigerians, they are tough. We need to break that jinx. We need to break that jinx. But at least Black Sharif also yeah, they are trying to break into the American system. But so no, we need to push more because all the American radio stations they only play Nigerian music. Anytime I met you, America music station radio, no. I'm a boy, either say Benna Boy, and I say Whiskey, and I said Davido. Those are the people lah. Ghana for anyone. You know, it is time. Said now, you be pilot pressure on the Nigerians. You be put to more musical shows like this. Now, my international front, you know, I recognize it. Nigeria for move into a higher level. America for music concert. I'm be on Nigeria. I'm be on America. I'm be UK. Any other. Into my abroad and as the international world, I am more familiar to the African music. But I said the musicians, they struggle to come outside America, and I say UK, and I say Germany, and I say France to perform because of high rate of Ghanaians. You find it difficult to stadium say because of activities. No money at the identity. No more. You find it difficult to go. But Nigeria for their own base shows for outsider. They get their people. Say O2 Arena, you get them go. Say Times Square, you get them go. That is how I'm America for understanding Nigeria.
Yeah, the acquire say currently we do suppose a support base, I am very low for so many years, right?
Yeah.
This time around, we share Stoneboy program or and run. And then I make us and run. I mean, I was stadium.
Yeah.
So we share a car. The supporters gave him as a line. The fan gave to Stoneboy. That tells you, say, the music genre is of a different direction because we share the performance. What do we be able to share Stoneboy's performance on the stage, right? Stoneboy's performance on the stage as of yesterday. It was great, right? His performance was very, very great and rare. What do you say? He was also interacting with the fans, he was able to interact with them. He was able to communicate with them, like his body language, everything. What do you say was on point.
Yeah,
Stoneboy's artistic yesterday was on point. The costume, everything was on point. Everything was on point for Stoneboy as of yesterday, and I wasn't surprised that the whole place was full because, as you said, and what kind of says, you see, there's a battle between Stoneboy and the Shatawale. So now that there's already noise going on, so Shatawale, and when he did his birthday, the whole place was more than 40,000 people or 400,000 people who came to the place, right? So therefore, his fans also want to prove that we are also behind him. But remember, I said the difference between those two shows is this one comes with money, right? And yet, they still all of them were able to attend and then pay, and then were able to support him from the word go till time. At the still the show was still running.
Oh, wow.
And then the show was still running. People were there. People were happy. People were jumping around. People were so excited about the whole show. Like you could see, say every single song about Tubiano, and then they were supporting that very song.
Wow.
They were singing along. There was a strong singing along as at that time. On that aspect. Yen Shannon said. I think so. You raised a very vital point, which technically, I don't know why, but maybe because of this guy was there too. D-Crime also performed and ran.
D-Crime, okay.
D-Crime came to perform. Yeah, D-Crime came to perform. Pryor came to perform, and a couple of upcoming artists. And almost more Accra, like well known, like maybe Sako there, and most of the guys were not there, which sometimes people say Christmas festivity, and there's a lot of events. And sometimes if you go to event in Kumasi, coming back to Accra, it's very difficult. Going to an event, I think the same day is now Kofisu an event. And so you could I think it was there. Say Claire said majority of the people were already engaged because there was a lot of events out there. So we technically tells you once they already engaged, especially when they are far from where the event is, it is going to be very difficult. So to be a free baby or more event and which is something that it was expected as of Enra. But share the performance as of yesterday, Stoneboy's performance, it was on point. And Stoneboy has always make sure he has always sustain that mark very high. He has always lifted,
Mm-hmm.
the mark very high. He has always able to pull the distance so that people you want to like kind of. It's hard to even to beat him
Yeah.
because Andra Ocean appearance, especially his appearance was also wasn't bad. His appearance was very good. Was a very nice appearance as of yesterday. The only thing and a downside was those telecom companies. And I don't know why we keep doing that. Look at the number of people about home. And my
Mm-hmm.
MTN wasn't working, Vodafone wasn't working, Airtel Tigo wasn't working at that time because it was congested.
Wow.
And I don't know why they didn't look at how to be able to, that was the MTN and all those companies to be able to come there and then help out because the whole place was like, you couldn't even make a call. It was jammed.
Wow.
And that tells you how successful the show was. Sorry, I'm sure. That tells you how successful the show was because of the number of people about Hono. I managed jam, and then I just said the show was very successful. The show was sold out. And people were still even looking for tickets as of Enra. Oh, gate. People were still there because I think I was step out multiple times. People were still outside. I don't know whether if they were able to give them the ticket later on when we buy inside, but you could realize that people were still there and people were still waiting to come in as of Enra.
Now,
I think you raised another point.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, go ahead.
No, finish what you know. Me back to, yeah.
I think that there was another point you also raised. I think that which is so good. Me, I'm happy to say he also prior passed through. Because Praye has been in the scene over 20 years, and being in it for very long, being in the game for a very long time, for him to still come and then support a brother, and I think was a good point, which is something I think we should be encouraging that those things should be happening more often to be able to make sure, say, anytime Biana there's going to be any performance, those old guys that has been in the system for a very long time, they should be able to make sure so you pass through. And I don't think say if any of them pass through, sometimes it's also they also expect to say they should invite them. So I might invite them and they don't want to come. But I don't think that it's a big deal. Like as you mentioned, TikTok. I don't just TikTok, but also the performer. They would have asked him to go. No. So I don't think if it's TikTok, but also have a performer. And any of those old guys that come about, even though they didn't send the invite, however, I don't know whether they send it or not. But everybody is sending invite more, right? What stops? Because what stops TikTok passing by, or maybe Tiny passing by, and so what stops them?
But sometimes they will feel like rejected. And, I'm gonna try some back without being part of the event. If you're banning a man Antonio Monsoe. So, and I think that also was a bit questionable. I want to me a man official inviter. A bad thing because they see themselves at least they were in the system long ago. And some more reject you and you're comfortable because almost maybe they'll be coming with their team. It is a Kobase Bibisa here rehearsal in advance for them to come and perform. So if you don't give them an official inviter, they'll never maybe rehearse anywhere. Say, I'm gonna ever perform. I'm gonna be at 10 minutes and now 20 minutes and now 5 minutes. And a bad thing. Ultimate master me back na acoustic a cotonyo. A flop. And DJs also need to arrange their music on board that day. No money. And so only board or so Tonyon party a fee. A bad thing say, especially on his own rail, bit that's a baby. Now in case it be a mini opportunity, I'm about Tonyon. I know they're any healthy, grammar or not as a musician. But next time I said the AK, I'm a mom official invitation. To be a month ahead. Name was prior, and they will go to so TikTok, and they will go to so X do, and they will go to so Abrawana, and they will go to so where Miss Bear, they will go to so. At least we should involve them, especially the musical girls now. Event like this, there's all my man. Norso, Ghana for my tournament Norso. Just say, Bibis at least. My man so more. The Kakrebia, you want to, young form me come, man. They encourage more guests, no more venture into music because of American scene. a man and a man compete. But other to Ghana, and then even Nigeria, cry. A man and a dominating. Yes, Antonio, a man, a mano, and yet more a Mako, Nigeria, my few, no more highlight, Tiwa Savage more, Yemi Alade more, and yet more like compared to America. Your girls back to back, come here superstars, some going to the competition, more pushing America music industry. I superb. So, yeah, I hope that those who organize such event will also consider certain areas. The better revival, not in music, you know, back. Here first, no Fifi, Ghana music, and a crash crowd, and crash it, but say, you come back to your time you see sooner. Not those days. I'm book concert every week. And then I'm for Jewa. Otina, I say, well, men finam ha. Otina, Waynam ha. Cojentrinam ha. Waynam ha. Just say, they are always doing concert every week. Concert, and ya crowd kumase. Into the villages. So people from the villages get the opportunity to see all those big musicians. Unlike now situation is not like that. Me Kaiser me Kroma Gunans about those days me Kosramina na. But say I find saying Dr. KKK Oswa Hwan Bibi Sa Bibi Dr. Pabobo Oba Miawani Ba Ewa Gunans about the boy concert. You see, so na ye nkwala de but ye hu empenifo mo to nyom at that time no, but this time no ente sa December do ya omumbo shows and omo organize event and mestre organizers in Ghana, any musicians now themselves, music a craft, a sports, a everything at the said the yabo every weekend no sana music here and you know so you musicians and na utie me a woni musical team no the whole year mo hye event amobeye say every 3 months bi akora mo beko raising back one no makobo wonye in the sense say every Ghanaian wo amantwe bi betim onwom na se e betim ase etimu organize a yearly program from January to December. So we will be approaching so fine, but we will feel now on come be throughout the whole year now. At least every 2 weeks be a crowd bet me akobo krobi so enye bad because those days amu concert now the whole region on beto the whole region unfi eastern no mo ko be a central unfi central no mo ko be a greater Accra unfi greater Accra mo ko voter unfi voter mo ko north, but this time and this you hardly see them performing. And most of the event places in the crowd, it got to a time, a collapse, a gugu. They were not showing anything over there. They say cinemas. Normally, the idea those days, Ghana, both say, you were regular cinema. Normally, the idea were other places. Now, musicians, they call quiet concert. Normally, the idea. Sani amano ina to try no mujaya no. I must have concert places next our house in a crash, a good baby, a gugu. But see how we are no and some come back to connect to that one. Can I say we are regenerating home to the old system now, but I'm polishing with a certain style of activities. AI system normally are there, and normally assistant near money and dada now no massa I revamp on this time around. You know, musicians no mamon that music there, and yeah, you may be a met me a case. A physical work be brave with me. I must say, be all to you now, never announce your voice. Just build your voice, get stamina. I'll bet me that I told you say an hour, I'll bet me that to 20 minutes, I'll bet me that to 30, I'll bet me that to Namon try say, move both shows no from January to December, man in December, because now you can also make money from social media with your music. All the countries, you know, and as all the cities, and as all the villages, and as all the districts of Ghana, no, music now, totally Ghana for you are also packaging them on your YouTube page, you get money. Your Facebook page, you get money. TikTok, you get money. And you know, this is an easiest way for you to earn money more than rely on only the music. The old to make. Maybe now somebody will say it's a Gamro. So then, Nenyuma, why a year they pay him less than 100 Ghana cedis. But this time, no, obi a why social media they are 2 amounts. Say, oh, no, na oh, yeah, no. Pako go on amount for streaming and yes, kefio. So if you try to build your social media network stronger, you don't even need the Gamro and I say whatever. Say, you stream on your money amount royalties every year, and that's every 3 months, and that's 6 months. You'll be earning from the YouTube, earning from Facebook. Now, even Facebook crowd, they are paying even pictures to post. It's an event in the crowd. My pictures, I'm a cameraman, but to channel, I don't know, with the Google Facebook page to help you guys earn money, earn myself, money, more bro. Ghana musicians, be brain, who say, actually, in terms of pushing their music through the social media network. Therefore, say, more time and then you're common. But let me tell them, say, you can still rejuvenate it. Music, I'm not body dano. Yeah, then, Monsign and packaging. And now many will be in common about how this young Ghanaian musicians, Omunya, Sabe, Adaji, and body on social media. But first, now, and when you're doing the crowd, come here and Pedumu crowd, call page. You can get their music on YouTube. And I come here and Pedunum crowd, but and the modern musicians, they be brain like social media, especially. It's a TikTok, my come so many prime near the last week. I was in Virginia and prior, I think choir master, one of the guys, they were 3 prior Tintin, I think, say prior Titiana, prior Honeho. I think say choir master, but I couldn't find choir master, or no better perform on Virginia. Not all bano. Or see DJ no and prepare any mungo. But only CD no one home. After DJ no per se. Or call YouTube crowd or type on you be crass it was difficult for him to get. Near struggle me cramming before try to put prior and you need him me whom official YouTube page and was a prior YouTube page official we found it difficult and this one one buy and them say now the pen drive will be them and I hear them. Yeah, G and on a DJ enya kwanya ayusu. Nti omo package omo nyum no o social media. Na no be bo momanya ska 1 2 ebema international world no so ade ehun one because obia will access to social media through every location. And yes, or Australia acrobat me access music, then they play from there. Or Brazil are the same thing. Or Germany are the same thing. Or Holland are the same thing. Or Ghana are the same thing. So that is where marketing yourself, a bit easier my than say I'm very rely on say radio station bombing and sana. Now you don't even need radio station to play your music and sana music in the cry hit. So we are near my year by working strictly with social media now. Music can be more popular. People start searching you. They'll go to YouTube and play and get money. They'll go to other streaming network, boom play, then you get money. But say, you Adom FM, you Peace FM, you a friend say, Sena Radio, Angel FM, whatever. I hear now be free more. So I'm going to take advantage of our social media. I'm going to find revival Ghana music. To make a hello, Fee. I think I'm Malusu Fifi there, but I said that make yeah, I feel me
and I mean, Jamaican say I think say Stoneboy has been one of the people who has been able to put their product out there, to be able to market it well. Stoneboy has been able to put the map of Ghana also higher, just as his colleagues has also done. The only problem has been is the old folks, and they are not be able to take advantage. And I think which is understandable because that's a very intensive work. You have to hire. But the question is, if the money is not coming down in March for them, how are they going to hire somebody to get it done? Because say Jumano, very intensive. But question is, say if the money is not coming as they expected, how are they going to hire someone to do that for them, to handle their social media for them? Nansiana binumukra also me brab me baby me band na mami or me baby na mami. If not, they don't even have the knowledge as to how they should be able to do that. So it's
Yeah.
possible. And as the time I prior more we use as an example. As at that time when he came up in 2000 and I think 2006 or 2005, almost happened. Almost you may hit around 2008. So you may see. Around that time, the social media ain't too crazy as we do have it now. Then the
Yeah.
people do also in the name they use it. So I wouldn't
Yeah.
be surprised. Maybe now and also the remember some easy and they are all not together. So it's hard to say one and they got to who is going to take the money.
Yeah.
So what I'm saying, who is going to do the promotion? Who is going to spend on it? Choir master the choir and a prior theater and as which of them that is going to do it, which is questionable. Because at the end of the day, say prior theater the money goes to him, and then or maybe choir master choir. So very, very
Yeah.
difficult for unless the two of them have to come into a conclusion. So okay, yeah, baby, you do know you per se, yeah, you per se, want to stream it, you want to have it available so that we can always use it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Then in this case, that's what they will have to do. That's the only way they can be able to, get things going.
And I feel very, very important. Say, I'm be taken into consideration because now the money is on social media. So bet me for be na nipa na bet me push amount na ebeko na list bet me try a month. It is also a form of mechanism employment. I also try to help guys no more Ghana no money adwuma because majority of them they are very intelligent to social media but omuni adwuma bia mo ye Ghana. What you say? Oh no, o talent ne say o de beto nwom no so arrange nwom no e de agu social media mawa at least obe push ma at the end of the every month no betime nya bibi kakra and I say every 3 months kwa na obe tuya it depends on said on any better because with a side job and your regular job body na engineer na be a more new arrangement you can consider so okay monthly and weekly and 2 weeks whatever so opportunity na ba ma omo nna mafo no no we need to take advantage of the social media because your mama na ye adwuma aye job into normal branding the content creating mama they na ye adwuma and they want everybody to at least get something out of almost spend it through social media because to credit now they are social media and that's the internet now they are so by way of some also be supporting and that is why I'm also try to monetize it. It is all monetizing now. All the name of go now where you need quite anymore. At least every month, I'm on kakra. Now they support to the whole year. But who pushing more so you can get money. What you are best say oh admire say ya dad the entry. We at least getting something from the beer creating a platform I answer the other. And it is an opportunity for them. Music no untimi fa nche on pass ese onyim no kwa bonten na amanfo stream enya yi asenkwa na bebo nya party asenkwa na bebo but se wo internet no bi so tifie kwa na relax na o tie wonyum na no stream you get something from it into tifie no bi stream onyum Nigeria na wunya huska utifie no bi stream onyum Holland na wunya huska e jomo fa serious I know say easy to start it but the faster one onyum ni go egu pen drive so now fan ko internet ne so enko hyehyɛ some ya even a group na montema de apapaya mo be ma old group no ada ho one na mo nipa ni nyina say 2 group and say 3 na mo ma mo ma nya one na mo nti ase na say revenues ne ba na every month bi anoma de mache mo ye miensa mache mo ye mienu amache some come way so na bia mo pese mo ye ma de individually fine. But a human more time and I'm here together, they should be considered placed in one area. I honor there and no na a year a juma na revenue bahwa must split it no matter much. And there's a matter to They say Rude Boy and any new year, I'm at it. Say no more separate way. But old music now, I'm here together there. Money earned through that old music they share. But now I'm come separate ways no there. So they should at least revamp their lifestyle. Michelle, a year choir master of Virginia. Fifi, I was surprised. The guy looked still so young. And then I beside me himself, why is he not still singing? Why is he still not singing? Because you have to use a voice, no? Even though say we are trained na moto and emua papaya, you can still go solo on your way. I bet to because we are musicians. I'm buy among kwa shata well don't want to buy and what Tony ma be in there. So Stoneball don't want to buy and what Tony ma be in there. Kofi Kinata, what Tony ma be on don't want to sa on your be there. It is all your TikTok. That's also by music na your talent. Would every month be a releasing new one? At the end of the year, 12 months, no, or 12 music, I bet to be that form one album. I think every year be able to release the album. And a music is no. A idea. My friend say, oh, you share one yeah, need some say more musical talent. Kameka say every 3 days, 3 minutes, be a meeting me, because conversations, crana, and crofo, kasa on social media.
People who can write song at any time, anything. But answer about you, so young share Stonebwoy performance in Accra now, young coming back, and then we can summarize it.
Dr.
Yeah, I mean, can. Yeah, what do you mean, can?
Ah,
What do you
which
mean,
one
can?
can? Yeah,
Okay. So, share video your board is here. See
yeah,
how the fans were cheering him up like
yeah,
non-stop.
yeah.
Everybody was into it. Everybody was like really following the whole thing. You said they were really, really into the whole thing. And this tells you how I see him as one of the greatest artists we have ever have in their time. One of the greatest artists. Tomo is one of the greatest artists that we have in Ghana. Like he's great. He's good. Me, I place him as one of the goats. Like he's one of the greatest. You know, greatest of all time. You have to
Me,
make am.
me too can pa, me too can clear.
Okay. Yeah, and then for some reason, me system na MSC up kakra. Okay.
Oh,
So, a bread international, yeah, summarize it real quick na, yeah, but you have playback, a full playback. So, what share, you have full playback,
okay.
an hour play of the show, and not, to just, once we wrap up, we'll continue with the entire show. Yeah. Anthony, I best also a few
Uh-huh.
messages.
Okay.
Anthony, also, your last word.
Me last a year me can year. Who raise the issue be about internet system no. Mestre Sam George, communications minister. And I'm me boy no communications no.
Yeah,
Yes, Mestre no.
yeah.
Juma or ya a bit timid in Faso Abre Ghana for a mobile telecommunications authority sector no. Mestre no unja DSTV phone talk on your mokon. DSTV ne there. You be a Juma and nobody about Ghana. They say competition and no dia. A say you left up your competition through their television system no. Engineer by muno. Yem try to project GTV. Na omun compete. Amuna ye stake ne dia. And it's yi near bia Ghana for pa GTV for 1 year. So more than 100 cities are not GTV at test about 50 cities. In the no kobasa, a competition about a mama then, to omuniama ye. But ni here Ghana for pa TV assembly there by way of choice. Opa na obe so and I say bibi atisa. But internet there and I said telephone call there. And then I Ghana for etiho. The Ghana for a while say a day and I Ghana for face a day. I'm on top network back one mobile network or more Ghana. No me lose scapa. Your best re. More money call your internet and some home. Eh, yes, sir. Obe Stone Boy event. Na music air coso. Na person who stream edema followers. Oh, fear more and to me uncle because not all the people back home can go to the stadium because of stadium requirement. Because maybe it is required to take like 40,000 or now 30,000. The average Ghanaians almost supposed to because of overcrowding, you know. You're saying deny internet access for them to also get access. So make me here with TV. So that you walk as could in a whole year be a
Well, and
MTN.
I was very bad. MTN
Yeah.
said, Mr. Imran, Nami will telecell, MiFi, it didn't work. I tried my MTN, it didn't work. I tried Atel Tigo. Those eyes spinning in a normal. And beginning, I was so frustrated. I thought I was the only one. Later, I realized that I'm not a lot of people were going through the same situation.
Sad because I'm not deny and prefer a lot. I'm not deny and prefer a lot. Sad. The best story as Sam George. Oma naninko yen telecommunication system because telecom there and as internet there. The aduane Ghana ni bia no. Ye money transaction through the internet and mobile phone system. Na de be money transaction. Na say say Babedi Brunya. Now close to December 25th, amount for Beko Stadium, some cover event, Omuntimi any transaction because phones in any juma. Besides that, they be a big rabbit and this car back home, meaning said the holiday net there. And also bet me another headache at their mom. It's mestre, Oman and inquiry telecommunication system no. Now your internet no and your phone. And sounds yes sharp. Baby will be a bit mestre. And your unlimited is America highway. A usika the tray. Mimisika am using a soft a year $50 every month. A year unlimited, meet me the stream unlimited and cut me the YouTube, Facebook, be a meet me the IABA me Pibiano. $50. To be so to $60. And also to me the year the same thing. In your hotspot near the count. Maybe to 30, maybe to 20, maybe to even $15. The Ghana, it make me categorize no. You almost make you 10 cities a month to her, 20 cities a month, 30 cities a month, 40 cities a month, 50 cities a month. And you know, telecommunications for some more Ghana. At least I'm on your smart can try to put into consideration, sir. Ordinary Ghanaians and yeah, special offer and fair more. No want to mean access and to mean the mainstream, and to mean internet, and to mean mobile phone call and idea. I'm mean the fixed price, unlimited. Put your $10 and now 10 Ghana cedis. When your mobile phone network throughout the whole month. But internet transactions not there. But talking not there. It can be unlimited. Put your 20, you get another different style of a plan. Put your 30 Ghana or plan or 40 Ghana or plan or 50 Ghana or plan or up to maybe 60 Ghana per month. Yes, sir. Ever bought Timemu but me who said the yes is here no. React Timemu because 1 way Ghana you can spend 500 Ghana a month or on telecommunications transactions. And that is corrupt the cheating citizens. No? I was a government nama ne niko na citizens no enya emfaso womra yiska ade mobile phone transactions. And then the America ne me be chat to kra no ansa ne asoro so no ye Shatawale Stone Boy Sako de Misramo okay bibi say no Sako de anko minim say na Sako de ebo show de minim but social Sako de ne Shatawale good bond pan say they do things together. It may be and also make me deprive Sako de so be attending Shatawale a friend's a concert because a Stone Boy concert because I say obe betray Madame for Shatawale, but Mestre Sako de me I'll advise him say kebeya onye mediator between a friend say Shatawale and then Stone Boy. Sako de entered to become a mediator between the two big artists of Ghana. Not only united woman, but the sense and a new Sak can do it, or a big boy in the industry. Sako de Siso together with Shatawale, Stone Boy a new Nwaba. But I say there's a big feud between the two because they have the same brand of singing, dancehall, and nona a day banta abeda omontema ma ase de biana manso da omumienu ntem. Stone Boy, Shatta, monye together, mon tiasie. Na munye together, mon perform together. One time be a my event together. Okumase, ana Accra, ana Takrade, ana Tamale, ana Boko, ana Wa. Mon try to unite. I do man a business, a music business. Na mo yeno. Mama fa rivalry no anything. And she shema and confess tembiana na and the beef or montem war. I say, and no any healthy for the game. I know the mess remo. No music no air there. Shatta say no me dead. Stone Boy and you me dead. But someone you be dead. That's a mouse on ewo montemo. More divided Ghana community because Obi a Stone Boy fan. I say he's too addicted on person of back Shatta movement as them cry. But me say I love a single artist. Me artist I'm a don me penasem ewo Ghana. Sako de. But I also like to listen to Shatawale or Stone Boy or any other artist, being his Kiddy and I say Bia, Kwame Yuji and I say any other, the new ones and the old me Obia music with when they say every Ghanaian musician me penasem. Maintain Bhim Nation for, maintain Shattered Movement for, maintain any musician. That is how we're supposed to be. Yentimi my rivalry no and say you through music. Music ni en unite dance omo ayo am ho say omo ya akrafo a say satanist Stonebwoy debia into competition we supporters na too much. No, Nigeria for no mente say omo before omo sa but Ghana na yesa we ni kakra me debate me there ato for and I believe so when they come together it will bring total money into their pocket than what they are doing now. Kinemekano.
Okay, yeah, Papa. Thank you so much. We a coffee spotlight and we'll show you media live on Facebook, live on YouTube, Twitch, and Instagram. I face a live also on if you have football channel with the Sabre. Yeah, then conversation be here, then we'll continue and then we'll share the video for you. So when you're quite Amco Stadium now, when you're quite full video, no, won't share Stonebwoy performance. The ma ye be share CC and when you quiet the be playback ma when you quiet I share video no. Yere ma say.
Thank you.